Wolf of Kabul. William Sampson or Samson. The Wolf of Kabul was a literary character in British boys' papers published by D.C. Thomson and Company. He first appeared in The Wizard in 1922. Publication history. When the Wolf of Kabul series began, The Wizard, like the other D.C. Thomson titles, was a story paper with illustrations. The series reappeared in comic format in issue 102 of the Hotspur in 1961 and ran there until 1975. It appeared in Buddy from 1981 to 1983. Meanwhile, Warlord included a prequel series, Young Wolf, about Samson's childhood, starting with its first issue in 1974. Description: Second Lieutenant Bill Sampson was an agent of the British Intelligence Corps on the northwest frontier. Disguised as a native but given away by his blue eyes, he was armed only with 2 knives, while his oriental sidekick, Chung, made devastating use of a cricket bat bound with brass, which he called Clicky Baw. Clicky Baw thundered, and men with crushed heads squirmed on the path. Dreadful sounds echoed up the cliffs as the vanguard of Yahya Khan's army swung this way and that, retreating and advancing in turns, and years of turns. In sheer desperation they attacked, but found themselves opposed not only by Chung, but by the twin daggers of the wolf. He used those blades with a skill that had yet to be equaled. When he struck, it was as sure as the attack of a snake. Men dropped. The daggers in the hands of the wolf were red to their silver hilts. Chung often apologized for his head bashing. "Lord, I am full of humble sorrow. I did not mean to knock down these men. Clicky Baw merely turned in my hand." One scholar has suggested that Samson and Chung were based on Major Lumsden and Dilawar Khan in the first year of the boy's own paper, 1879. Chung, apparently a Tibetan, was depicted as being as much a hero as the wolf. During the Second World War, like other D.C. Thomson Comics heroes, the wolf and Chung combated Nazis. In 1941 they went behind Italian lines in Libya, and Chung stopped an Italian officer from torturing prisoners. It was the last command that ever passed his lips. The foliage of a nearby tree rustled, and a strange object flashed down. It landed with a thud on the soldier's helmet, and even his steel helmet failed to protect his skull. The object which had hurtled down was a cricket bat, much battered and ominously stained. The blade was split and bound in places with lengths of brass wire. "Ho! I crack skulls," howled a terrible voice. "Tremble, little men who serve he of the chin, the shadow of the wolf falls upon you." In popular culture, in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the Wolf of Kabul appears in Black Dossier as William Sampson, Jr., son of the League's coach-driver in Volume Roman II, William Sampson, Sr. He joined a hastily strung-together version of the League commanded by Joan Worlsone, but her repeated rebuffing of his advances strained relations, albeit not for long, because Worrell's League collapsed on its first mission.